Sweet. Okay. Alright. Where's with the wood? Okay. I know what a pressure plate is. Stop. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. I forgot that on this Ultra Kill save that I used, I got ABC on my act ranks.
ABC.
So like prelude is A, and then Act 2 is just C. It just went down. It went alphabetic. That makes sense because I did that Ultra Kill Must Die mod.
That's crazy.
Cerberus took way too long on that. Almost an hour. I really hate waiting. I really want that monitor, but it's still not arriving till tomorrow.
I love being sick still. On my week
Yeah.
off. Yay. Oh. I got up at like 4. That's probably the latest I've ever woken up.
Yeah.
So that sucked. Usually sometimes I get up at like 11, 12. Sometimes I get up at like 8. But this one was really late. My pressure plates, where do they go? There it is. I'm gonna take this. Wait, what? I can toggle my perspective in my bed? That's interesting. I don't know why that happens. But, okay.
Hmm.
No, I need it. Let's go. What the? Where's my shears? Shears. Shears. Where are they at? There. One. Shears. Wait a second. I can probably do something I probably didn't think I would do. Come on. Why are you crafting it like that? Don't craft it like that. Oh, okay. You're still crafting it like that. Okay. 3 left. 63. And then my anvil. I just gotta get some sheep first. Come here, sheep. Snip. Snip. Ah, spooky cave noise. Wow, grass block.
Wow.
This is called
I love grass.
I love grass block, and it's not just called grass.
I love grass block.
Grass block, my beloved.
Grass block. Piggy won't like carrot. Yay. Can be ridden by using the saddle and the carrot on the stick. Just gonna... I can just craft just
double the amount of glowstone. What the? Oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes it disappears, sometimes it doesn't disappear. I don't understand.
Interesting.
There goes my 2 glowstone dust, okay. Very limited. How does this glitch even happen?
I don't know.
What is this? I'll take this. I'll take this. I can probably work. Give me that. Thank you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna need 96 cobblestone, approximately. I don't know if I did the math right, but I'm probably gonna need 96 cobblestone. Yeah, I could toggle my perspective of my bed. What is this?
Whoa.
This version is just buggy. I don't understand. What is this?
My head is itching. Stop.
Am I perfect this? Am I perfect this? Oh yes, perfect. Boom. Perfect. Shush kebab. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. That's not gonna do anything. How am I gonna do this? So much sheep. Give me your will.
No.
Give me your will. Give me your will. Why there's so much pigs? There's so much pigs. I don't know what is going on.
So many pigs.
So many pigs. Oh goodness, look at all this. Ah. Ah. Mm.
Ow. That hurt.
That should be enough.
Oh goodness! I accidentally equipped the slab marksman.
Yeah.
I was fixing my alt variants because they weren't correct, and I accidentally marked them.
Goodness. How do I do this? Ah. I don't know what to do. Sheep.
Yeah.
Sheep.
Ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. I fixed it now. I don't have the slab marksman anymore. It's just the regular marksman.
Banana. No.
Ugh.
Autosave. No.
Autosave is weird in this version.
Oh wow. It just waited for me to get out of my inventory. Autosave is interesting. Glowstone. Used as decoration. I know block, of course, can be used. No, not this bug. I can't pick it up.
No.
I had the same thing kind of situation you had. Where'd it go? It just disappeared.
Where'd it go?
Why can't I pick it up? Where'd it go?
What the heck?
What is this? What is this? I think quartz would look better. Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
No. No.
No.
Oh no. I hope that looks good. I don't know. I think it looks good.
Oh. Look good.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh my goodness. Ah. So many pops of the music discs.
Well, you can pre-order the Minecraft.
You can pre-order the Minecraft movie.
You can pre-order a Minecraft movie on Apple TV.
That's crazy. It's almost like if it's not out. Let's put some blocks. That's it. Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
Sometimes when I go in my inventory, all of a sudden my sword just goes like right here. It just like quick moves anything. It's weird. Why does that happen?
Why? I don't understand.
What the? Ah! No! Don't blow up my house, please. I swear, if you blow up my house, I will eat you. This will not be enough. Oh wait, this is gonna be enough. Yes.
Wow, it was literally perfect.
Same with the roof.
I'm going to attempt the 100% auto aim challenge.
I didn't know carpets were a thing in this version. I want the good part back on. No.
100% auto aim. I'm probably not going to be able to hit my coins. Oh, I'm hitting them. No, no, no. It didn't hit the coin there. Okay, sometimes it locks onto the coins. Okay. No, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. That's bad. No! It hit the dudes instead of the coin. Dang! Hi guys. No, I didn't get there in time to parry. Yeah. Alright, Prelude is too easy. I'm going to P2. P2 with auto aim? This is gonna go well. Oh, that actually worked. Oh my goodness.
Why is that actually working?
Oh no, it put the magnet on the ferryman. Oh, we got both of them.
So far, it's actually working.
Yeah, it's actually working somehow. Okay, it didn't work there.
You're still alive, though.
Get away from me, Mind Flare. Hey guys. Oh dang, that actually worked. No! It tried to hook onto something I can't hook onto. It's actually working. No, not the mind flayer that's dying. He tried to shoot the mind flayer that was currently dying. I'm on record pace. No, I'm not, but... whatever. I'm so good. Wait, I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Okay, that did not work at all. Why did I go to that one? I don't need coins. I say that right before I use a coin. Uh-oh. Oh, he killed himself. Okay, it won't be a P rank. That's for sure. So anything that's a projectile won't work too well. I have to mostly rely on hit scan. I have no idea where the things are going. I'm just kind of shooting. Alright, I don't know how that worked.
No, not this bug again. I can't get the block.
Okay.
Why is it in the wall?
I don't know. That's interesting. I have no idea what's going on there. But I'm making it to the boss after only one death. I'm shocked. Auto aim. Do your thing. Aha, you can't stop me from healing now. Yeah. What the? It locks onto the magnet. Dang! I somehow missed that. Ow. Ow. Okay. Oh. He did some damage. Are the saws in the ground?
Yeah, they are.
What is happening? What is Auto-Aim doing?
It's trying to break the game, that's what it's trying to do.
The Auto-Aim put saws in the ground. Oh, I don't know how that switched to the malicious. Yeah! Only like 2 deaths.
Crazy.
Yeah. Turn this back off. Game speed, damage taken, boss fight difficulty override. Disable assist pop-up. Ultra kill at 50% speed. Oh no. This is awful. So slow.
Ow.
This is too easy. It's only been 56 seconds. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. Oh, Nox. You're muted, by the way.
Thanks for telling me. I was did not notice.
Hello.
All right.
This is pain.
What's pain?
Playing Ultra Kill at 50% speed.
You say at 50% speed?
You have 50% speed.
Dang.
Half speed. Brutal is like nothing now.
Basically, your reaction time doubled and processing time and all that. Meanwhile, there's half. That's tough for them.
This is how I would play if I was good.
Huh?
This is how I would play if I was good. Oh, I missed that somehow.
50% speed and you still missed the shot. Oof.
Oh, come on.
I think it's actually harder to do it at half speed sometimes when you've done it in faster speeds. You're used to reacting ahead of time, right? Now you're having to wait to react. It's quite the opposite.
Ow. Can be cooked in the furnace to create green dye. No way, I didn't know that.
It's only been 43 seconds.
In the game, that is.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
What else would I be talking about? I wouldn't be talking about real life.
It would be kind of funny if life itself slowed down like this. What if you had to go through a day like this?
This would be pain. But this
Yeah,
would also mean
honestly-
that my brain processes everything quicker.
See, what I'm thinking is, if you had like it where you could like flip it on and off, right? You could choose how fast everything else is in relation to you. You know, you could basically be Flash, or you could just sit there and think and do more. You know,
But would your body stay the same speed, though? Or would it be slowed down as well?
I guess your body would be in relation to you.
So pretty much the Flash.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Or if you wanted to make it less useful but more still useful, your body stays the same. I guess it depends. I would obviously choose body. You know, if I had a choice, I'd say body stays, as body's in relation to me, not the everything else. You know? Because then, you know, if I had a choice, but if I didn't, it'd be either, I guess.
I want to get Silk Touch.
Or maybe you could choose if your body does or not at any given time. So if you'd rather not, you know.
Alright.
I mean, then you could really just make judgments that no one else could ever make because they don't have the time or brain process, however, you know. Yeah.
Where am I going? It's downstairs.
Oh my gosh, lag. Please stop lagging. Please. Please. Please.
I really cannot wait to get that monitor because of, you know, refresh rate and G-Sync. Those are both really good. And
Yeah,
I don't want to wait another day, but I have to.
Dang. Is it like catching up or something? What's going on?
So what catching up?
So, like, I had to close my computer because I had to do a bunch of stuff. And then I reopened the
You should
game,
see it.
and it is, like, lagging when I turn. Specifically when I turn.
Huh?
Like, if I just ran in a straight line, it's mostly fine. There's a little bit of stutters. But, I don't know, it's like it's catching up to everything that's happened. Except it was paused the entire time. That's what's confusing me. What's the FPS? 11? 11? 8? What?
So what's happening?
Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. See, this is why he's losing so much performance. I forgot to plug my computer in.
You forgot to plug your computer in.
That's why he was This is why it's so unbearable. I'm running. So, like, in relation, if I set it to ultra, I run like 60 FPS. I'm running 12 right now. If I plug it in.
That's the importance of plugging in a laptop.
Yeah, it's like, how does he not realize that?
I don't know.
He's basically getting 2050 performance. You know? Or maybe worse. It's that bad. I mean, I'm getting like 4 times worse the FPS. I'm on like a 570 when it's unplugged. It's bad. It's basically downgraded to like a office computer, you know? It's really, really bad. How can he play like that? Actually, I wonder if he responded to my DM. Nope. Hey, John.
Huh?
I have a plan. So, if he ever joins VC, I'm going to tell him that keep like playing unplugged is damaging his computer so that he actually does it. Because he seems awfully concerned about his battery, even though it's, honestly, gaming laptops are meant to be plugged in all the time. You know? So I'm just going to tell him it's damaging his computer, because otherwise he's going to keep it unplugged, and it's just ruining his experience, you know? So, what do you think? Just tell him that. It would technically be a lie, but
Wait, who would I tell again?
A
honestly,
good lie.
exactly, a good lie, a helpful lie.
Who would I tell
Because
There are
again?
dude-
times where lies are actually good.
Totally.
Who would I tell again?
Toddly,
Ah,
that guy who joins from time to time, has a 4070 mobile in his laptop. That thing is like literally like your 4060, but slightly slower. Or actually, I think it's about the same speed, roughly. He's basically got your desktop on that, and he's running about 10% of its performance because he's running on no not plugged in.
Mm.
He's running like 15 watts to the thing through his battery instead of how much it should be getting.
Because it's
It's
in
terrible.
battery saving mode. Because it's not plugged in.
And it only lasts like 30 minutes.
Bruh.
Holy crap.
Bruh. Just have the thing
They're
plugged
designed to
in.
be plugged in.
So that's why we're planning to basically lie to him and say it's damaging your computer if you don't plug it in.
Because he thinks it's damaging his computer if he plays with it plugged in.
No, he thinks it's damaging his battery specifically, but yeah.
Essentially the computer.
It's essentially the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to tell him it damages your computer so that he actually uses it plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, just let you know, so
Yeah.
you don't, I guess, get confused if we say that, or if, yeah.
Mm.
Because, man, we got to help him out. He's suffering.
Yeah, he's for sure suffering.
He
doesn't
was
even
putting
know it.
something...
He
He
doesn't
was
even
putting
know he's
some...
suffering.
Yeah, he was putting something on Ultra that he should easily be breaking 100 FPS on. He was running, like, you could tell on the stream, it was like 20.
Bruh.
You remember that Ironsides game or whatever he was playing?
Yeah.
He was lagging
He was
constantly.
lagging, yeah.
Like, I mean, dude,
Honestly, like...
I could set it to Ultra and run maybe 50, 60 FPS.
I could probably run it at like 80.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might even could run at 100. It's not that hard to run, really.
Yeah.
So,
But
you know,
he's suffering.
yeah. That's why he's playing GTA
I can't
Legacy.
even parry that in slow motion!
Bro's actually also, he's playing Legacy GTA 2
Bruh.
instead of the Enhanced, which he
He's-
should be able to run at near max settings.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's
should
playing
be able to run
Legacy GTA and not the enhanced.
Pretty well.
Not near max. Okay, like,
Yeah.
one of the higher settings on RT and mostly high settings on everything else, you know? He should be able to run that pretty well. I can run it, I mean, with some trickery involved, but I can run it basically max settings just fine. At like 40, 60 FPS on a 2050 mobile with true trickery enabled, but basically he should basically be able to do this. If he ran my settings, he should easily be able to run where I'm running, but better.
Yeah.
Because my GPU just sucks. So yeah, he needs a better computer. Bad. I mean,
Yeah.
not computer. Damn it. Damn it. He needs to plug it in.
He needs
needs
better
to plug it
gaming
in.
habits.
Yeah, he does. Like, honestly.
He needs some sense knocked into him. He doesn't know anything about computers. He's trying to, like, remember when he joined last time? When the entire time he was talking about how he knew everything about computers. Yet you could tell everything he's saying. It was like rookie knowledge.
Yeah.
It's like everyone knows that. Even his grandmother knew half the stuff he was talking about.
Yep.
And he thought she knew nothing. Honestly, I want to say this, even if it was 10 years ago, they didn't change that much for it to be that different. There was still RAM, there was still some things. Although, I don't think she should have checked it, because it was much newer, but
Yeah.
still. Maybe she kept up to date. I don't know what kind of IT person
Who
her
knows?
mother,
I
her
don't
grandmother, his grandmother was, but, That's one thing is, he was so adamant about her not checking it, he just wanted to play it when he didn't even know a single thing himself.
Doesn't even know he should be playing with it plugged in.
Yeah. I don't understand how... Like, if I had that, I would definitely know to plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's totally normal generation right here. I'm just gonna go knock
Yep.
it... I'm just gonna go and knock it down. Ah! There you go. It's normal. Still shows the shadows, but that's fine.
Before I even had
Little Gucci.
a gaming computer, I had a work laptop.
Bro, that thing had a, I think 6200 i5. I literally checked the specs. It was a small step up from what I had for a while. My dad's work, one of the work laptops my dad had. Except for GPU, the graphics on it were strangely worse than the one I had. Which was, generation down. It was a 5200, which is incredibly old. Generation 5 Intel CPU.
Ah.
And most people are running like at minimum a 10th generation. And that's getting outdated. I mean, the least you want to run is like a 11th generation.
I'm pretty sure my dad
nowadays.
had that computer in college.
Mine was even older. Oh man.
But even I plugged it in while gaming,
Always, yeah.
and I
you
knew
couldn't-
nothing.
You couldn't, yeah.
Like,
mean-
that's mainly because I didn't want to stop gaming.
Yeah, the first thing I did when I think when I let my sister use it, because I won't let my brother use it ever. He destroys everything he touches. And he has really weird sense of jokes. I mean, he's like Beastie on crack.
Beastie's already on crack.
Yeah, it is already on
Exactly.
crack. Yeah.
But you know what I mean. So it's nope. So yeah, she used it for a while. She's got my the one I had before this computer now. So she's basically just having everything that's I used to have. She doesn't really do too much with it. Used to. She couldn't run. It's funny when she first. Her biggest thing that got her into gaming to a point, right? I'm slowly getting her into it, cause she's like very anti-gaming sometimes, right? And so she couldn't run max graphics on Roblox. What? So this new laptop she can now. So yeah, she was very happy about being able to run max graphics on Roblox. I was like, man, I can run that no problem.
Yeah, and I definitely can.
Yeah.
Though my old computer had troubles with that on doors. That was
Yeah.
probably because the CPU was literally killing itself.
That too, and because the meshes had so much detail in it, the CPU didn't know what to do because it was too busy melting.
It just started melting itself and crystallizing.
Yeah.
I wonder if it didn't fail, then how crystallized it would have gotten. It'll almost be.
It can't go without too many pins, but it can go without a few.
It's crazy. I've almost
Yeah.
I've
And then-
almost had
and then the
this
few
computer
got
for a
messed up.
year.
I bet that wasn't your GPU malfunctioning. That was your CPU malfunctioning. Because a lot of the
because,
sound and all
I
that
think
kind of
maybe
stuff
some
is
of the
tied to
pins-
the pins.
Yeah, I think some of the pins killed itself, which is why the performance started going down.
Yeah.
And also
Definitely.
you had those
Before it ended up
graphical
just
and
fully
everything
dying.
issues because it was going through the CPU, which was already dying.
Yeah.
So, because the GPU looked fine, I was like, this is a pretty fine looking 1650 if I've ever seen one.
What the heck?
Got a little bit of dust on it, but it's fine.
I thought that was yours, right? All of it's yours, right? Or is that
Part of it is probably because I never replaced the thermal paste, but we won't talk about that.
Probably the one chair.
Yeah.
What is a thermal paste? I don't know.
Wait.
What is a thermal paste? I don't know what that is.
educate.
Is it like a
we must
pizza and
educate
then the
John.
pasta?
We must educate John on thermal paste.
Is the thermal paste the pizza on the
So
pasta?
you know your cooler in your CPU, right?
Oh yeah, I think I get it now.
Yeah, the thing in between that,
Yeah.
So what it actually is you're to go a little more in depth, right? Most people don't know this anymore, but basically, used to you actually had to know a lot about computers to ever use them. Funny enough. But basically, what it is a lot of people now are starting like, you can do like direct die, or you can do what most people do now, which is thermal paste on the like housing of the CPU. The CPU is actually like 5 times smaller than the housing, than the actual CPU that you see. It's like so much smaller. It's only really that big because of the pins. And then the housing, which is like the case over the die, is just to protect the CPU, especially like in casing and during transit. Some people will take that housing off and run it direct die and cool it directly, and which will actually make it like go from like, say if it was struggling at like 100 degrees, all of a sudden it's at 40 degrees. So it's really effective, but it's super risky because you run the risk of like, well, destroying your CPU. So usually only people who
If you know what you're
money to
doing,
spare
it's,
do it.
it's probably fine, right?
They still run a risk. It's still risky. Like there's still unforeseen issues people run into when doing direct die.
But aren't there like still some advancements being made?
Yeah, definitely. What? Did you just unplug my computer?
No, George. Calm down.
It's right here.
Hey, sorry, jeez. I'm trying to figure out where the crap my plug went.
Put it in here. Holy crap.
That was actually quite on topic.
Why would I tell you? You're downstairs watching a movie.
That's quite on topic with what we were talking about just earlier.
Don't react at the very least.
Sass.
I can't do any more of this.
Anyway,
This pain.
computer's been unplugged.
Hey, what the?
How does she know this? Bruh. You literally just gotta trace the cable, and it's like twice the size of her computer cable. It's
But
like,
yeah, that was on topic with what we were talking about.
what was? Sorry. to cut you.
Unplugging it.
Anyway, so what was I
Did I
talking about?
somehow just
Direct
run
die,
onto the
right?
wrong world?
Yeah, like with direct die, they're definitely making advancements
did.
and stuff, but it's mostly in like private testing, so most of it isn't actually public.
Bruh, give me Silk Touch.
But do you think it could become public eventually?
Yeah, I think most of it is just people, like a lot of YouTubers and stuff. They're buying these CPUs, they're direct dying, and then they're finding like, a lot of it really is more for fun. That's why it's not really released to the public. They're kind of just like screwing around with it, but then going back to the housing because really there's no need to direct die yet. But I think as soon as, honestly, once they start getting hotter, once CPUs start actually getting like hot and all that mess, then it's going to be a little bit of a something else.
So aren't the pins like what provide the power to the CPU?
No. Yes and no.
Yes
the
and no.
pins provide everything, all the interface, like audio, anything from audio to the processing,
pins also,
to the power, everything.
Doesn't the pins also lead to the light in the computer?
I think it, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's
So
provided by the monitor.
I
also.
saw when I was doing something on my computer, and so I saw pins, and it said like light 1, like light 2, or something like that.
Here, let me look up a CPU pin chart.
But what do you mean yes and no?
They do provide power, yes, but they provide a lot more than just that. They
I was I wasn't asking if they provide only the power.
Okay. Anyway, they provide anywhere from audio
It's
to
like-
RAM
Yeah, the error
yeah.
message for my computer dying was something related to power. So
Funny enough, yeah, it looks like your power pins were mostly the ones that went out, but some of the some other things might have went out too. There's some other pins that looks like might have went out too, which I don't know what they do, which is their other pins. So yeah.
So you don't have any more specifics other than other pins?
That's all in that image. You can go to more specifics, and it's also hard to reference something that I don't have. But yeah, from the looks of it, it might have been other pins. It could have been audio pins. It could have been any sort of pins. But it seemed like you were having a lot of graphics issues, so it might have been pins that were related to like translating the information to your GPU. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been that too. It could have been all sorts of things. Because I know you had to work around or do some fixes, or some dumb stuff that should have never have to happen. Unless, of course, if it never had to decrystallize, we put thermal paste on it.
Yeah, maybe if I replaced the thermal paste
Hopefully.
and didn't put my RAM at clock speed,
Yeah,
it
most
would have been
people-
fine.
Yeah. Hopefully, just try to replace your thermal paste like at least. I think the most I would do it is like half a year. Every half year.
What about
Every
minimum?
6 months or. Huh?
What about minimum?
That's minimum, sorry. Did I say maximum or something?
Yeah, you said maximum.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the minimum. Like basically. Wait, hang on. The most time I would wait would be 6 months to put thermal paste. To be safe. You could wait a year, some people do that, but that's when you start running into issues. But you could also just do like every month or 2 months to be like super safe. Like
That's
on
really often.
an i9 4900K, some people actually have to replace it like every 2 months because it gets that bad. Like, trust me, don't buy Intel.
I never wanted to buy Intel.
Yeah, Intel's just not great when it comes to they draw a lot of power, honestly. Like, you know how some Ryzen chips are perfectly fine getting away with like 65 watts. Some of the minimums I've seen, like unless it's like an i3 or maybe sometimes an i5 on like an i7 and up, especially. It's
So
120 watts minimum.
what I'm seeing is the standard for most CPUs is every 2 to 3 years,
2 to 3 years, really?
and you should replace sooner if the temps have increased without a clear reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when you should replace sooner.
That's because of voltage. That's a voltage thing. So when the temps do that, that's when your thing is probably getting more volts than it has to. And that's when you should probably look into undervolting. And actually, that's a good thing to do anyways, because people are actually getting performance boosts from undervolting stuff. Like, literally, they doubled the performance of, like, a 7900. You know, the 9700 regular? Someone made it perform better than the XT. By just doing like a driver swap and undervolting it. That's it.
Huh.
Basically, they just did a couple little mini workarounds or something. So basically, they gave it the 9700 XT's drivers, and they gave it which is something weird with Ryzen or AMD, but their GPUs are kind of interesting. But anyway. And then they just undervolt it. Like the 9700 XT also gets a performance increase just from undervolting it. Something like they usually, funny enough, they usually overvolt. Most people who send out the stuff, they usually overvolt all their stuff. Especially like there was a point where they overvolted all the motherboards on Intel, and everyone got like within like a month or two, their PCs started like basically being really, really hungry for power and stuff like that. So that's part of what, you know, if it starts needing more power, then look into either undervolting or just undervolt it so it never happens. Because you don't really, on a regular basis, most people don't even get a performance hit from doing it. Not crazy? Pretty nice. Undervolting really does help. Especially if you got like coil wine and stuff. There's been cases where some people have had that and just undervolt it. It's gone. Or at least minimized.
Someone messaged me from a server that I am a moderator in, saying to give someone like a timeout or ban them, and then didn't provide proof of like what the thing is.
Huh.
Like they said someone sent a racist image of them hitting the Twin Towers because they're Muslim, and then didn't provide proof of the image. So I really can't do anything about that. I can't just like ban someone, mute someone, give someone a timeout without proof that they did something.
If your computer's not already like undervolted, I would go ahead and do that. There's, I think the most I've seen from someone undervolting their computers is mostly on, I think, Intel CPUs, or possibly sometimes NVIDIA GPU. I don't think it's like, basically they'll lose anywhere from like maybe 1 to 2 FPS at most from undervolting it, but it's also more stable FPS sometimes too, so. Go away. I know you just want my Cheez-Its. Go away. I'll see you. That didn't last very long.
I can send you an image of the CPU if you want that.
I'm like, oh crap, we just got
No. Haven't even opened them.
So you can see on the top
Yeah.
right where that